Welcome to my class of mobile computing. Today we will learn about communication asymmetry in wireless network. The existing routing protocols in mobile and ad hoc network assumes that all nodes have the same transmission range. In other words, the mobile ad hoc network has only symmetric links. However, since nodes consume battery power independently according to their computing and communication load, there exist asymmetric links, which means that the node A is within node B's transmission range but not vice versa. The link level approach can be applied to any routing protocol by utilizing global positioning system location information of nodes at link level. On the other hand, the end-to-end approach does not need GPS device and employs dual path between source and destination. Simulation results reveal that these protocols cope well with ad hoc network having asymmetric wireless link under the presence of mobility. What is asymmetric network? In computer network, asymmetry refers to varying data quantity or data speed highly in one direction when compared to another direction in an average period of time. In case of symmetric network communication, the data speed varies similarly in both the directions over the average time period. Recently, research effort for mobile ad hoc network has been made. Moreover, the most routing protocols proposed for mobile ad hoc network assume that all nodes have the same transmission range. This assumption, however, doesn't affect real life scenarios since radio transmission ranges of nodes can decrease in different degree due to battery power consumption. Generally, symmetric networks is used, but in some cases, asymmetric networks are also used. Ongoing advances in communication, including the proliferation of internet, development of mobile and wireless network, and high bandwidth availability to homes have led to development of wide range of new information centered application. Many of these applications involve data dissemination, that is delivery of data from a set of producer to a large set of producer. Asymmetric networks entails distributing and pushing data generated by a set of computing system or broadcasting data from audio, video and data services. The output data is sent to mobile devices. A mobile device can select, tune and cache the required data item, which can be used for application programs. Efficient utilization of wireless bandwidth and battery power are two of the most important problems facing software designed for mobile computing. Broadcast channels are attractive in tackling these two problems in wireless data dissemination. Data disseminated through broadcast channel can be simultaneously accessed by an arbitrary number of mobile users, thus increasing the efficiency of bandwidth usage. Practical example of asymmetric network. In internet connection, data from the servers to end user system flow through high speed bandwidth link downstream, whereas data from end users to server are sent through low speed twisted pair cables. The downstream data can be more than 1 Mbps and the upstream data can be less than 54 kbps. This is a good example of an asymmetric communication. The downstream data consists of large multimedia, graphics and HTML files as well as sound. The upstream data from end users are of fewer bytes. Therefore, the asymmetric communication improves the performance of the internet. An asymmetric internet connection means that the data speed and file transfer rate on the network is different in each direction. One example is traditional home DSL. With this type of connection, we may achieve high downward speeds, but upload speeds will be lower. This option may not be suitable for many businesses, especially when they need to consistently upload large file, share video, do video conferencing, or simply get their daily work done efficiently without worrying about internet connection and speed. However, asymmetric internet connection product do have the advantage of typically having a lower monthly rental cost than symmetrical. A symmetrical internet connection means that data speed and file transfer rate is the same in both directions. That is, the connection provides the same download and upload speed at the same time. A symmetrical connection enables fast data speed in both directions, making it ideal for large or small offices where multiple people connect and transfer data simultaneously to the internet. Compared to asymmetrical communication, symmetrical connections simply perform better, are highly reliable, and allow to experience a fuller, more robust internet experience. This is especially true when uploading large files, sharing high information video presentation, or hosting data for the customers that they need to quickly access. For a minimal price difference, symmetrical connection provide a much better internet experience than asymmetrical conditions. Asymmetry in wireless network. Asymmetry wireless networks send and receive data through different nodes with varying parameter. The asymmetry in wireless network can be of various type like latency, packet, error rate and bandwidth. Different types of asymmetry are bandwidth asymmetry, packet error rate asymmetry, routing asymmetry, media access symmetry. Data dissemination entails distributing and pushing data generated by set of computing systems or broadcasting data from audio, video and data services. One key aspect of dissemination based application is their inherent communication asymmetry, that is the communication capacity or data volume in the downstream directions from server to client is much greater than in the upstream direction from client to server. Content delivery is an asymmetric process regardless of whether it is performed over a symmetric channel such as the internet or over an asymmetric one such as cable TV network. Techniques and system architecture that can efficiently support asymmetric application will therefore be a requirement for future use. Mobile communication between a mobile device and static computer system is intrinsically asymmetric. A device is allocated a limited bandwidth. This is because a large number of devices access the network. Bandwidth in the downstream from the server to the device is much larger than the one in the upstream from the device to the server. This is because mobile devices have limited power resources and also due to the fact that faster data transmission rate for long intervals of time needed communication is asymmetric, and this symmetry can be maintained because GSM is only used for voice communication. Now we start with bandwidth asymmetry. Bandwidth asymmetry in the forward direction from server to host is greater than the backward direction from host to server. The bandwidth asymmetry in wireless network is the root cause of other kinds of asymmetry like latency. Packet error rate latency. In wireless network, the packet error rates are higher in the wireless part than the wired part of the network, resulting in packet error rate asymmetry. Next is routing asymmetry. Routing asymmetry occurs when upstream packets take different route compared to downstream packet. In telecommunication, the term asymmetric, which is also symmetrical or non-symmetrical, refers to any system in which the data speed or quantity differs in one direction as compared with the other direction averaged over time. Asymmetrical data flow can, in some instances, make more efficient use of the available infrastructure than symmetrical data flow, in which the speed or quantity of data is the same in both direction averaged to. Media access symmetry. In mobile wireless network, the centralized base station faces lower MAC overhead in distributing data to mobile host than data transfer from mobile host to base station. Communication asymmetry. Before continuing with communication asymmetry, we must know that asymmetry in networks in terms of forward-backward direction can be of many types, such as bandwidth latency and packet error rate. This kind of asymmetry is more evident in wireless network. In case of bandwidth asymmetry, the bandwidth in the forward direction from server to a host is usually higher when compared to backward direction, a host to a server router. The bandwidth asymmetry can actually result in other kind of asymmetries. Due to this, we can have different latencies in upstream and forward or downstream directions. Packet error rates in a wireless network is higher packet error rate in wireless part of the network when compared with the wired part of the network. Routing asymmetry exists if upstream packets take a different route when compared to downstream packet. Since asymmetric bandwidth influence other network property, it is important to consider this asymmetry in detail. One of the most important asymmetry is communication asymmetry. One key aspect of dissemination based application is their inherent communication asymmetry, that is, the communication capacity or data volume in the downstream direction from server to client is much greater than that in the upstream direction from client to server. Content delivery is an asymmetric process regardless of whether it is performed over a symmetric channel such as the internet or over an asymmetric one such as cable television CATV network. Techniques and system architecture that can efficiently support asymmetric applications will therefore be a requirement for future use. Asymmetric network solution exist for adopting communication asymmetry network solution, it is a three-step solution where the first step is ACK congestion control. ACK stands for acknowledgement. In other words, if the packets or bytes in one direction, say forward, are being sent at a faster rate than in other direction, say reverse, then the bandwidth utilization is poor in forward direction. That is because of self-clocking nature of TCP. A sender sends packets only on receiving ACK from the receiver. So, communication asymmetry have the following implications. Poor utilization of bandwidth in the forward direction, loss of some of the acknowledgement packet. TCP clocking mechanism can break down. What is the solution? The first point is ACK congestion control. In this solution, the TCP receiver detects the loss of ACK packet and it sends the ACKs at a slower rate, thereby compensating for the asymmetry in the network. The bottleneck router will have to make use some mechanism such as random early detect to detect the ACK packet loss and notify the TCP receiver about this. Next step is ACK filtering. The bottleneck routers will filter out the earlier or the stale ACKs in buffer. Thus, the bottleneck router tries to send only the latest ACK when there is a backlog of ACKs in its buffer. Third step is sender application. This is different from the previous solution in the sense that it is the sender which makes an active effort to tackle the asymmetric network. The sender keeps track of the number of segments that have been acknowledgement rather than the number of acknowledgement that have been received. Mobile communication between a mobile device and a static computer is intrinsically asymmetric. A device is allocated a limited bandwidth. This is because a large number of devices access the network. Bandwidth in the downstream from the server to the device is much larger than the one in the upstream from the device to the server. This is because mobile devices have limited power resources and also due to the fact that faster data transmission rates for longer interval of time need greater power dissipation from the devices. In GSM network, data transmission rate go up to a maximum of 14.4 kbps for both uplink and downlink. The communication is asymmetric. The communication is symmetric and this symmetry can be maintained because GSM is only used for voice communication. So we can summarize this as an asymmetric network has multiple routes for incoming and outgoing network traffic. As such, traffic takes a different route when entering or exiting the network, whereas a symmetric network has a single route for incoming and outgoing network traffic. As such, traffic takes the same route when entering or the network. It is very common for traffic to be asymmetrical in both service provider and larger enterprise network due to the nature of routing within a large complex environment that has multiple entry and exit point. Since the bulk of the IPS filters are flow based, attacks are detected in either send or receive directions. The communication capacity or data volume in the downstream direction from server to clients is much greater than that in upstream direction from client to server. This is regardless of whether it is performed over a symmetric channel such as internet or over an asymmetric one such as cable television network. Techniques and system architecture that can efficiently support asymmetric application will therefore be a requirement for future use. In internet connections, data from the server to end user system flow through high speed broadband link downstream, where data from end user systems to servers are sent through low speed twisted pair cable. The downstream data can be more than 1 Mbps and the upstream data can be less than 54 kbps. This is one of a good example of asymmetric communication. The downstream data consists of large multimedia, graphics and sound. The upstream data from the end users are of fewer bytes. Therefore, asymmetric communication improves the performance of the internet. Asymmetric wireless network send and receive data through different nodes with varying parameter. The asymmetry in wireless network can be of various types like latency, packet error rate and bandwidth. Mobile communication between a mobile device and a static computer system. A device is allocated a limited bandwidth, that is because a large number of devices access the network. Bandwidth in the downstream from the server to the device is much larger than the one in the upstream form and the device to the server. This is because mobile devices have limited power resources and also due to the fact that faster data transmission rate for long interval of time need greater power dissipation from the devices. In GSM network, data transmission rate go up to maximum of 14.4 kbps for both uplink and downlink. The communication is symmetric, and this symmetry can be maintained because GSM is only used for voice communication. With increasing streaming of television shows and online movies, home router need to download large volume of data like multimedia videos for a family than the number of videos they tend to upload downline. These home routers must handle data discrepancy between downloaded and uploaded information. In such cases, the satellite or cable company itself provide higher data download rates than the upload speeds. For example, digital subscriber line DSL is helpful in both symmetric and asymmetric communications. ADSL, that is asymmetric digital subscriber line, is used for asymmetric communication and offer higher download bandwidth than upper bandwidth. Network asymmetry affects the performance of transfer protocol like TCP. This is because even if network traffic in one direction is free of congestion, the data flow from the opposite direction can make network congestion and decrease the performance of network. Network loss may be too high in a particular direction than its opposite directions. Shannon's law. Shannon's law describes the relationship between bandwidth, signal power, and noise in determining the theoretical maximum capacity in bits per second of a particular communication channel. A close approximation of Shannon's famous formula is C is equal to 0.332 multiplied by bandwidth into SNR. SNR is signal to noise ratio, where B is bandwidth in hertz and SNR is in decibels. Mathematical relationship between bandwidth and power. E is equal to H into C by lambda. E is equal to H into F. T is equal to 1 by F, where F frequency increases, time to transfer a bit decreases, which implies bit rate increases. Small f is bandwidth, E is bandwidth, and power is equivalent to bandwidth. This is a diagram of figure communication asymmetry in uplink and downlink in mobile network. There is a communication asymmetry. It is a 3-tier architecture: tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. In tier 1 there are mobile device uplink and downlink from service provider synchronization application and database server is present, and mobile devices use device APIs. Second tier, they are connected to server, database and application program. Second tier and third tier is connected through distributed computing system and application servers. Distributed computing is done via remote databases as well as application program. So this describes communication asymmetry. The above figure shows communication asymmetry in uplink and downlink in a mobile network. The participation of device APIs and distributed computing system in the running of an application is also shown. Advantages of asymmetric wireless network. With increasing streaming of television shows and online movies, home router need to download larger volume of data like multimedia videos for a family. These home router must handle data discrepancy between uploaded and downloaded direction. In such cases, the satellite or cable company itself provide higher data download rate. With increasing streaming of television shows, this is the huge requirement. For example, DSL, digital subscriber line, is useful in both symmetric and asymmetric communication system. ADSL, asymmetric DSL, is used for asymmetric communication and offers higher download bandwidth than upload bandwidth. Now, what type of communication we choose, or asymmetry or symmetrical or asymmetrical wireless network we choose, depends on the business need and requirement. If we are in the cloud and have a lot of VPN users or demand consistent reliability, a symmetrical connection may be a better option. If we are in a business with limited internet needs, that is, we don't need to upload a lot of file, we require a lower cost internet connection or occasional latency based on time of day, an asymmetric type connection may be more suitable. Thank you for watching.